my name is Eva and welcome to this channel. I talk about sexuality, sexual health, relationships, all that good stuff. And today I am talking about porn. Let's get started. Before I jump into my recommendations for awesome porn for you, I feel like there are two concepts that I want to talk about to lay the context for talking about porn. The first thing is that porn is just a type of media, like television shows or movies, and you wouldn't say all movies were terrible, or at least I hope you wouldn't, because you understand the complexities. And while you should definitely be critical of sexually harassing producers or misogynistic themes in movies or in Hollywood, that's not to say that there aren't some really awesome feminist movies out there, and I believe the same thing about porn. The second thing is that porn is not meant to be education, it is entertainment. And the purpose of porn, you feel aroused, all those things. It's not supposed to educate you, but unfortunately, due to not so ideal sex education around the world, this is what ends up happening. So from these 2 points, my thoughts about porn is that I wish that people had evidence-based sex education before they watched porn, have access to non-misogynistic, body-diverse, feminist porn to watch if they wanted. And this is where this video comes in. So I got in contact with amazing adult porn performer Jiz Lee, who got me in contact with some other people, and today I'm going to be talking about if you want to be mindful about the porn that you're consuming. So what are the types of things that are in good, ethically made porn, and who is making it? So let's do it! So what does ethical porn look like? So it means that all performers are 18 plus. It means that there has been consent throughout the entire process. Sometimes directors will approach a performer and ask them who they'd like to work with and then plan the scene around what activities they'd like to do, or not. It's important to make sure that we're not holding performers above higher standards of work. So when you go to work at Starbucks, you might not necessarily be like, yes, this is the best thing, I've always wanted to do this, but you're still like, yeah, this is my job, everything's fine, cool to do this. So that's the same with porn performers and with sex work in general. Also, fair wages have been decided up front, and there is safety on all accounts. So there is STI testing, break safe BDSM practices. One important thing that I want to mention about consent and the idea of feminist porn is that consent that we're talking about is not necessarily in the content of the scene, but more about the behind the scenes. So is the company that is producing the porn, have they ensured that there has been a negotiation process between the performers? So that means that more hardcore or BDSM porn can absolutely be feminist, and it's important to not kink shame people who are into that or make them feel like their preferences are not feminist, because that's not a cool thing. And then on the flip side, if you are more into more romantic porn, then go ahead, kudos to you. You do not need to watch any hardcore or BDSM porn either. So where is this awesome porn? So not on tube sites like PornHub. This is because are owned by a company called Geek, which I will link more information in the description. But just some things here, they do steal some clips from independent porn companies without compensating them. So if you want to support performers and make sure that they get paid what they deserve, then you should be buying your porn from independent porn companies. And now I'm going to talk about some of my favorites. And the first one that I have is shush.com, which is kind of a veteran in the world of feminist porn. The website has been around since 1999, and their slogan is your smart and erotic destination for women, by women, which is pretty awesome. I got the chance to talk to one of the awesome people at shush.com, Ava.
So Shush was really kind of produced as a safe entry point for women, sort of having different layers and levels of explicitness, and everything is rated so that if you want something that's not quite as explicit or you want something that's more hardcore. One of the main philosophies there has been, how do we make the explicit sex part of a greater narrative so that it mirrors the way that sex actually fits into our life.
So if that is something that you are interested in, you should definitely check it out. And of course, I will link all the things in the description. The next independent porn company that I got to talk to in this process was Aorta Films, and they are a queer feminist porn company that works on centering diverse bodies, races, genders, and experiences. They have photo sets and videos, and they actually support their work a lot through Patreon, which I will link below. So they are really close to reaching their goal of $1,000 and being able to create a full feature-length film. So if you are interested in supporting some queer porn, you might want to check that out. So the last independent porn company that I want to highlight in this video is Erika Lust, which you may have heard of if you have been around the internet looking at feminist porn. And Erika Lust is freaking amazing. She is based out of Barcelona, and she has an all-female team of directors. She also makes this really cool series called X Confessions, where people will write to her and tell her about fantasies that they have, and she will make them into movies. They were actually so lovely, and they sent me a little summary clip of one of their most recent compilations, so I'm gonna play that now so you can get an idea for kind of like the aesthetic and what their films look like. It is safe for work, but it is hot, so just judge that accordingly if you want to pause this video or skip ahead.
Follow me.
So that's all for me today. I hope you learned a little bit about porn and how, if you watch porn, how you might want to change your porn habits so that you can support adult performers and the creation of ethical feminist queer porn. Of course, there are many more sites that I could not include in this video, so I will link all the ones I've mentioned and more in the description if you want to check them out and find a site or a company that really suits your specific needs. But that is all for me. I hope, again, you enjoyed this video. Like this video if you like it. Follow me on Twitter @SexEdOntario. Subscribe if you aren't already, and have a lovely day. Thanks for listening to me talk about porn. It was a lot.